Fire pits I have found in and around where people camp also streak strongly to this point. Many are complete with snapped, peeled sticks that simulate the actual fire. The location and situation associated with the dozens I have seen have convinced me beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is the case. The forest people love to observe us, and I feel a stark sadness amongst them that our peoples cannot interact more freely as brothers. When I see these structures, I often think that perhaps it is the Sasquatch children wanting to fit in some way with us hairless humans they love to observe. I also imagine that these structures, so close to humans in proximity, are gentle, non-threatening greetings. Hello, we're here too. Can you see us? Sometimes the tiniest of seeds can bear the sweetest of fruit. These areas are often littered with glyphs, tracks, and other telltale signs that they have been there, and to the trained eye it is obvious. I find it funny how much evidence is right there for people to see, laid out right before their eyes, but they do not know what they are seeing or looking at. A huge structure bordering a few closely grouped campsites is not unusual. As far as I can determine, people just don't seem to notice. One of the most incredulous questions to me that continually comes up is, where do they hide? British Columbia's landmass is 95 million hectares, or 235 million acres, approximately twice the size of California. Almost 64% of British Columbia, the province, or 60.3 million hectares, or 149 million acres, is forested. Less than 1/3 of 1% of BC's forest land is harvested annually. Even without the Sasquatch people's cloaking capabilities, the where do they hide questions seem moot when one actually ventures forth into BC's great outdoors and bears witness to its immense vastness. Similar remote, seldom if ever visited forest areas dominate the entire West Coast, from Alaska to California, and numerous other areas throughout North America. Where do they hide indeed? Many North American tribes refer to the forest people as a tribe of big Indians, and I think in the days before the white settlers, interaction between Sasquatch and First Nations people was not unheard of. Many legends say there was actually trading amongst the two parties. I personally feel that our forest brothers live in small family units, and that a clan may be the sum of 3 or 4 of these units, combined to form a group specific to location. For instance, Big Red, an enormous male from my area, is not part of RE, my clan leader's immediate family. But he is probably related in some fashion, and they belong under the same clan umbrella. Telepathic communication with other clans over wide areas would be a prominent form of communication between them. In order to keep the gene pool strong, the union between two Sasquatch individuals is generally a long-distance love connection. Raja say, the daughter of my clan leader, traveled as far as Oklahoma to connect with her mate, Forshna, and bring him back to her home in BC. Now they are the proud parents of 5-year-old twins, a boy and a girl. The anticipation, announcement, and celebration of their birth has been documented through dozens of glyphs.